I spoke to Tiras and found out something startling. Regic, the murderer from the bridge district in Athkatla, whom I drove off, is now in Trademeet and apparently working with a strange skinless creature. Tiras and his girlfriend Raisa were kidnapped and brought to the woods by the southwest gate, where Tiras was just barely able to escape. He begs that I find Raisa and suggests I look in the woods for any clue. So, Regic apparently decided that one escapade of skinning wasn't enough. We're going to have to teach him a long and painful lesson, aren't we? Yes, we are. So, southwest gate, that would be this one. So then, see you there, I guess.
Of course.
I trust all this.
Hours of enemies fighting.
And we've been approached by this Darcidian Moor fellow. Hold. I would know what manner of creature you be before I lower my guard. I'm a simple half-elf, good man, nothing more. You did not attack me on sight, so you are not the creature I seek. Base cunning would not allow it to go without attacking a lone victim. That said, it is quite fair to say you do not know who I am and may attack me regardless, especially if you are at all aware of the capabilities of my prey. I am Darcidian Moor, and I hunt a creature known as the Skin Dancer, a man-like beast without true flesh of its own. Now, will you reveal your name? Yes, I think I will. My name is Toby, and I seek a victim who may be held by this creature you seek, as well as a murderer named Regic. I see. The murderer I do not know, but if he is aiding the Skin Dancer, then he is as much my target as the creature itself. He would only capture a victim if he meant to use his dark magic to create another like himself. Otherwise, he would have consumed her flesh on the spot. No, I must follow the leads I have found here and confront this creature once and for all. Tell me then, will you aid me in killing this creature of evil? Yes, but tell me where the creature is first. My only intention is to rescue this victim if I can. A noble cause, but not easily accomplished. The Skin Dancer's lair is just north of the east gate, in a walled-off section of town with an orange pavilion. I intend to travel ahead and scout out the area. Meet me there as soon as possible. I can certainly use
Trust all this well.
Toby, you have come. The creature was about to kill the maiden here, and I was forced to intervene. His human accomplice is only unconscious, however. I knocked him out. He was going to kill me. Quickly, Toby, I've been badly hurt and do not know if this human accomplice will rise soon or not. Kill him now while we have the chance. Yes, kill him, please. Kill him while he's unconscious. I must admit, Toby finds that idea rather distasteful. So, let's get the party into here. I'm going to do you want with me? Please, you must go and kill that horrible man.
I trust all this man.
Do not stall, Toby. You must kill him before he rises. I do not know how powerful he truly is. Where's the skin dancer you spoke of? It is dead, as I said. Its body is crumbled. That is its nature. I can take no... Enough. I can take no more of this. Your plan was a moronic one, Darcidian. Oh dear. This was all just a conspiracy. They've been playing us. Hiss, Ridgick, you fool. This was your only chance to fake your death and escape once and for all. I have no patience for it. Let us kill them and take their skins. And we can announce my death anyway. Come, it ends here.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You point, I punch.
Everyone
Yes?
isn't airy
Faster
rush
than
the
speed,
first
fast
one.
pass.
No regrets.
Something you need.
Yes!
And he's dead.
For the
So
needy!
now attack Ridgick. Down and out. It is good to be back in my own skin. Ah! I can't believe I'm doing this. Sob. You killed those monsters. It was so horrible. They turned me into one of them, peeled my skin from my bones, and now I put it back. What do you mean they turned you into one of them? They turned me into one of them. They took my skin and it was like some kind of coat and put it on. They told me that now I was a skin dancer too. I can feel the dark magic coursing through me, changing me. He laughed at me and said I had been given a gift, if only for a short time. He told me it was an honor, and a skin dancer assumed a new form. He said he needed to change his identity, but that he didn't want heroes chasing after him. He meant you, didn't he? He knew you were here. He meant to use both me and Tyrus, but Tyrus got away, so their plan had to change. Thank the gods he found out, but I can't go anywhere like this. I can feel that magic, that evil growing inside me. Please, my lord, help me. I would like to help you. I really would. Toby doesn't want to kill an innocent person. He really doesn't. But we're not really sure what we can do. Can you offer any suggestions? When he was taking my skin, Ridgick said the only way to stop the process was a spell of restoration. But he laughed, saying I would never receive it. If you could find that spell, could you not cast it upon me? Maybe the Temple Superior at the Locknear Temple would have something. Only, I have no coin. I know such magic is very expensive, but if you could find it in your heart to save me, I would be eternally grateful. Yes, I will go and see if I can get this restoration spell. Wait here. Please, please, if you have the spell and can get it, I beg you to help me. Well, we know what we need to do to help. The thing now is, gotta check and see if Nalia or Eri has that spell. Not a level 1, obviously. Nalia doesn't know that spell. Let's see about Airy. Do you know this one, Airy? Improved invisibility. Shield. Spell immunity. Shadow door. No, you don't have it. We're going to have to pay a visit to the temple in order to get this spell.
Ready and able.
So.
Just as I thought.
So, I will pop over to the temple, get that spell, and I will see you back here once we have done so. Well, we're back here now, and we have the restoration scroll that we need to cure Risa. So Toby can stick it on his quick bar, I think.
Something you need? Of course.
And let's do this. Cure spell of curiness, go now.
As always, the pleasure.
Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel my skin turning back to normal. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've got to go home. I've got to see Tiris. Thank you again, you wonderful, wonderful man. Now, I don't see Tiris anywhere, so does that mean everything is solved?
Well met and welcome.
Risa came back and she was overjoyed. She told us everything that happened. You are a marvel, my lord, a true hero for having saved them. And now they are to be married. What wonderful news. Thank you again, my lord. I cannot express my gratitude enough for everything you have done here.
I'm so happy you
And
brought me with you.
That just
Never
increased
even
our reputation. No financial reward, but to be honest, we didn't go into that expecting one. And let's get away from this irritating brat before he causes me to do something drastic.
You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere, rejoice!
Now, while we're in Trademeet, we do have one other thing we wanted to do. Those nobles.
Hey,
Oh, fuck off! Let's just pause so that doesn't happen again. As I was saying, those two nobles who are feuding have asked for our help, and much as we don't want to, Toby is going to involve himself with this. Hopefully try and find a way to get them to stop feuding is our hope. And we're actually going to visit Lady Lilith Loraxel rather than Lord What's-His-Face, because, well, she was definitely very arrogant and snooty.
hey,
And that brat won't
just
keep
like I thought
bugging
it would
me.
be.
Helping others and
As I
doing
was saying,
good things.
well, she's definitely very arrogant and snooty.
I fear the pace we have set is too
Yeah,
much
yeah.
for me.
Is,
I must rest.
The other noble is,
I am pleased.
well, how to put this? He made a very bad first impression on Toby, and, well, we dislike both of them
Oh, yes.
for different reasons.
Something you
We
need?
dislike
Just as I
him
thought.
more, so Toby is going to visit the noble that did not tick him off and offer our services to them. That said, we're going to keep an open mind and have to do something they wouldn't agree with, for moral reasons, we will indeed. So hello
I don't
there.
usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
Ah, it's the hero of Trademeet, come to see me at last. I trust that all is well. That pig Scarman did not speak too harshly about me, I trust. No matter, he is a stubborn, deluded fool. Honestly, as far as we're concerned, she's not much better, but he just managed to piss Toby off in about the shortest time that's ever happened in. So we're here. Our families have been at odds for generations, you see. The Alibakers refuse to acknowledge the fact that we are the only true noble family in Trademeet, having founded it. Why they would think themselves higher than they are is beyond my ken. What is unfortunate, however, is that my family has never had actual physical proof of the truth of our claim. That has changed, however. A tome has recently been uncovered. An old tome belonging to my family that states there is proof right here in Trademeet under our noses. In the graveyard tomb here in town lies the crypt of the founder, my ancestor. With him lies the mantle of Joachim, a pretty name for an old gold circlet. That circlet, however, would prove my claim once and for all, and shut those Alibakars up. I would get it myself, but the tomb is haunted, you see. You are a hero who might enter the tomb and retrieve the circlet for me, if you are willing. In return, I will pay you 1,000 gold. What do you say, my lord? Well, Toby is very uneasy about the prospect of doing this because, as far as we know, that other family is likely to react violently. For one thing. And we are going to have to... Let's see, how should I put this? We're going to have to openly pick a side. And we're uncertain about that, given that we would probably cause some instability here unintentionally. So I'm gonna say yes, but we'll have our eyes on things to see if there's not a way we can resolve this without openly favoring one side over the other. Very well, I'll try my best. Excellent, here's the key to the tomb. The fact that we possess it is yet more proof of our legitimacy. Use it to enter and obtain the mantle. Enter and obtain the mantle, and then return to me when you are done. Right then. So, this will be our last little bit of business here in Trademeet.
Ready and able. Onward then.
So, let's get this done with.
To the task at hand.
Hey,
Oh, will you fuck off? You irritating little brat. Speaking of... Let's jump over to the graveyard, please. Then...
hey,
What part of fuck off
Hey,
does he not understand? Really? Whatever.
hey,
Greetings once again.
A moment of your time, Toby. I understand that you have taken a commission from a noble family to enter the tomb and retrieve something from it. Oh, thank Christ. Maybe Lord Cockworth will have a solution that we haven't thought up. I sure hope so. I wouldn't want to cause any political issues. I have no objection. My tomb has been a sore point for far too long, and if anyone can do something about it, I am sure you are the one. But I am concerned about what you may retrieve. The mantle. It belongs to an ancestor of 2 families, though each shared a claim it is theirs. This can only end in bloodshed. I cannot offer the gold that the nobles have, but in the name of peace, I ask that you bring the mantle to me once it is found. I will not force you to, however. Perhaps things are not as bad as I fear, but I shall leave your actions to your conscience. Alrighty. So that's what we're going to do, I think.
Yes?
After we kill these skeletons, of course.
Righteousness shall prevail! For the fallen!
Murder the skeleton warriors next.
Ready and able.
This should be nice and quick. Alright.
Yes?
Now skeleton
You have
warrior
no
number
match
2.
for my skill.
You can go after him.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
I'll help however I can.
Harry, please back
I'll
off.
do it.
Now, party minus Airy can go and deal with that skeleton, please. There we go.
As you will. Something you need.
Now we've cleared everything
What can I
up.
do in Bearvan's name?
Ready
Shall
and
be done.
able.
Let's do a little
Of
bit of
course.
looting of the skeletons. And I'll grab and then redistribute whatever I can. Malia, you're going to be doing some identification soon. So you can hold on to those items. Mantle of Joaquin, right here. I'll take that. Skeleton. Toby, you can do that. Magic sword and a rock.
Yes?
Alright.
I wouldn't
We're
dream
done
of
in here
refusing.
then. So,
Whatever I can do to help.
goes without saying that now we're going to visit Lord Logan. Rather than that noble family who we agreed to do this for.
Hey,
Oh, fuck off! Seriously, this kid is just getting on my nerves so much. But before...
hey,
Rat. Get the hell away from me. As I was trying to say, we're going to visit
Just
the
name what
smithy
you want.
first. Just as soon as we see what we can identify, just by having Nalia stare at it. Nothing as it happens. But let's do a little shopping.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
And then... we'll see. Do you have anything I'd be interested in buying? We don't need a 2-handed sword +1. Minsk is our only 2-hander, and he already has one that's far better than that. I did pick up for Toby the ability to use a longbow recently, though, so I'm getting him a longbow +1, and I'll get Nalia a short bow +1 as soon as I have sold some of the extra items in her inventory, that is. There you go. Now she has a better bow in addition to better arrows. Speaking of arrows, I should probably start stock up on some of those. Get some arrows +2 for future usage. You have some spell scrolls, but I don't think we want or need any of those. But ooh, airy. Robe with a good arc magi. I am tempted, but it's very expensive. We wouldn't be able to afford it, so I'll have to turn that down. I will do a bit more selling, though, before we take off. Identify those for my plays. And now we have a lot of money, so I'm just going to burn a little bit of it identifying items. That's a two-hander +1 that we got there. What's the scimitar? Scimitar +2. That's getting sold as well because nobody in our group uses bloody scimitars. IG the quarterstaff for me, please. Cleric staff +3. Airy, you're getting an upgrade. Two-handed sword. Two-hander +1, I'm pretty sure is that. Yep. Now for the shield. Auden of the Field. I have no idea what that is. But we can sell a few of the more useless items we just ID'd. Shield of Harmony. Is that better than what Animan currently has, would be my question. Sell that. And now let's have a look around. Those are getting sold. I should probably pick up some fancy arrows for Toby at some point or other. Nalia can hold on to that better potion for the time being. And cleric's staff. This is yours now, Ari. Have fun. Your old staff is getting sold, by the way. And Animan, what are you wielding for a shield? Reflection shield +1. Reflect back missile attacks. I think we'll give him the +2 shield of harmony. For the time being. And we'll sell that one. I'm also going to be selling Nalia's shortbow since she has a magic one now. Note to self, poke around the Baldur's Gate merchants at some point or other and check to see if any of them have any decent robes for Ari or Nalia, as they could both use one. Jaheira has chainmail right now. She needs some better armor.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than two gold pieces to rub together.
First, I'll sell the stuff I'm gonna sell. That and that. Mince didn't have anything, that's right. And then sell the reflection shield. Ari, quarterstaff +1. He can have that. Nalia no longer needs her bog standard shortbow. But let's check and see if this guy has any form of chainmail plus. Because that's what Jaheira is using right now, and she needs an upgrade. Yep, chainmail +1. Armor class 4. Jaheira can have some of that. Let's have a poke through here. I don't see any robes other than that good archmage robe, which is just far too expensive for me to justify spending that kind of money on it right now. It's really just too bloody expensive. I'll stop and show it to you again, just how much we'd be spending. More than we have, for one thing. Nearly 32,000 gold. So if I can find some cheaper robes for those two, I very much will. Maybe some sort of fancy cleric robe, or battle mage robe for Nalia, I don't know, but yeah. Now, Jaheira can equip Jaheira cannot equip that because of other magical items she is wearing. So she's going to have to take off the bracers of defense, apparently. And the ring of protection. No, it's just the ring of protection she has to take off. So she doesn't have her armor class bonus anymore, but let's see here. She's +1 with that setup. It's the same armor class, really. Maybe I'll change her to something other than chainmail if I can find some nice druid armor at some point. Let's see. Who else do I have that could do with a ring of armor classness? Let's see. I could, I suppose, try giving it to Ari or Nalia. Because this is a pretty good ring, so it should be getting used. Yeah, Nalia can have it. She has a second slot for a ring. We'll just do that. And then I'll buy a few more arrows.
You look like the sort who has more than two gold pieces to rub together.
Now I think I'm going to buy a couple more arrows, but first, you can have that old chainmail. 3 bundles of 40 arrows. Where are the plus arrows on here? That's the next thing I need. Arrows plus something something. Or did I buy all of them with Nalia? I'm not sure. I think we might have bought all of them. We'll just get some bog standard arrows for Toby.
Something you need?
Now
I
we're
wouldn't
done
dream
here,
of refusing.
though. Nice little bit of shopping. A minor upgrade. Now. Everyone head for the mayor's house, and I will see you in there.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Alright,
Ready
now.
and able. Just as I thought.
So, let's go and deliver this artifact to Lord Logan. Hopefully prevent any
Greetings
problems
once again.
with the artifact. Greetings, Toby. How goes the quest in the tomb? Do you bring the mantle to me so that this feud of the Loraxels and Alabakars may be ended? Yes, I have the mantle. Take it so that my involvement with these families is done. Thank you. Here is some coin. I know it is not as much as you might have received from those families. Still, it is the right thing to do. Thank you. And we get 250
I'm so
gold.
happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
We follow the path that surely leads to glory. Boo is proud to be here. I can tell.
Come now, Minsk. It's surely not worthy of such a fuss. Simply an uninspiring act of charity, that's all. And say it louder, we must inspire fear and evil. Quiet tales of hamsters are foolish, but a man and his hamster that tear evil limb from limb, that's scary. Okay then. Toby's just basically going to humor Minsk at this point because
we are all heroes.
To the task at hand.
Right here,
As you will.
Verily. I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Okay. Well, I think that now that we are well and truly done Trademeet, we want to leave.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Now, the question is, where do we go next? Because we have this one quest, hunting down the murderer for the Cowled Wizards. It's taking us to the Umar Hills, and we have another couple, or at least we have another one over in the Windspear Hills. Then we have going back to see Ares' uncle in the circus, and a couple of others in the city. I think we want to head back to the city to see her uncle, but on the way, we're going to stop at Nalia's Keep, check up on how things are going there, and get a bit of rest in a friendly area, essentially.
Whatever I can do to help.
And that also reminds me, this will be Ares' first time visiting the Keep. So Nalia, if your aunt tries to bully Ari, just a friendly warning, if your aunt tries bullying Ari, then all bets are off. I am going to go medieval on her ass. Just thought I should warn you of that. Though, based on how mother hen that Nalia is towards
we
Ari
are
a lot
all
of the
heroes.
time,
You and Boo
she
and
will
I
probably
have...
wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment. At least I hope so.
Just name what you want.
So let's head on into the main hall.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger
Don't
ourselves.
worry, Jahira, we'll be getting some rest soon. Quick save. And let's talk to Major Domo and make sure there are no
Greetings,
problems.
Your Grace.
Apparently there are problems. There's a matter that Captain Senric, or Cernic even, wishes to take up with you, which is of a delicate nature. Do you wish to see him? Yes, please show him in. As you say, my lord, I will send for him immediately.
I trust you have no hostile intentions.
Greetings, my lord. I am not sure if you have been aware, but we've been experiencing a number of thefts in the keep over the past couple of weeks. Small things. A goblet, some silverware, a few coins from the servants' quarters. All these things have value, although none of them were major thefts. Still, I investigated. Last in here is one of my new guards. I caught him red-handed attempting to take a necklace that belonged to the late Lady de Arnice. Lastin has confessed his crime. I am unsure how to punish him, my lord, so I have brought this before you. He is your subject, my lord, so yours is the right to decide punishment, but you are also being watched carefully by those who oppose your rule, however. Well, Toby himself is a thief, but he's also a lord, so this is a very tricky matter. And given Toby's general dislike for a large portion of the nobility, we're not unreasonable, and I should like to hear last inside of the story before I make any decision. My lord? I'm sorry, my lord, I never meant for this to... If you have any sort of excuse for your actions, Lastin, I suggest you say it quickly before the lord loses patience. No need for that, Cernic. He can take his time. Well, I never intended to steal from you, my lord, but my wife, she's come down awfully sick. I've had healers and priests come to see her. They say a simple spell won't do. Special medicines are needed, expensive ones. I could never afford such an expense, but I can't just watch my wife die. I'm so sorry, my lord. I just thought a few things won't be missed. Small things. Maybe I'd be able to sell them and save up enough to... I see. And how much are these medicines, Laston? They count to 500 gold pieces, my lord. I shall never be able to afford such an amount, not if I live to be 100. Then I shall pay you for these medicines myself to spare your wife. Next time this happens, come and see me yourself. I'm not unreasonable, nor am I a poor man. I'm willing to use my own money to help my subjects. Just ask next time. You will? Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. You are more generous than I could have possibly dreamed. Yes, but there is still the matter of your crime. However, I think on this occasion, I shall let the matter drop. If it happens again, though, that will be a different story entirely. Keep that in mind. I'm willing to let the matter go once, but don't let it happen again. I shall, my lord, I shall. Thank you. I shall never forget this. Can't say I agree with it, but I suppose I might have done the same. I hope it all works out well with the wife. Follow me back to the barracks, Laston. Nice.
I miss my Uncle Quail. I miss his presence dearly.
Aww. Well, lucky for you, Ari. We'll be going to visit your uncle again very soon indeed. It's obvious you're very close to him, though. Quail befriended me when I was caged. He would bring me things to eat or to make me comfortable, and he would teach me sometimes. He hated the owner for keeping me caged, and they had to cut off my wings, took me in, taught me all he knew, and gave me my faith in Bearvan Wild Wanderer. I was happy, of a sort, while I was with him. I owe him so much. Bearvan Wild Wanderer? That's a gnomish god, isn't it? Yes, after I lost my wings, I could not bear to turn to my winged goddess, Erdrick Faina. I was filled with utter loss. It was Quail who consoled me and renewed my faith. Bearvan's called the Masked Leaf. He is the gnomish god of nature. I know it is strange for an elf to pay him homage, but that is the way it is. I was always entranced by Quail's tales of Bearvan's escapades with his raccoon companion, Chitika Fastpaws. They were filled with humor and kindness, and indicative of Bearvan's gentle nature. Bearvan brought my faith back. He gave me peace when I needed it most, and I shall always pay him homage in my heart. Is that so strange, Toby? No, not at all. You believe in who you believe. You can't help that. I understand. Thank you for saying so, but I think it is a little odd. But then, I am a flightless girl lost in a strange world. I will take what comfort I can get. I shall think of my dear friend, then, and sing a quiet song to honor both he and Bearvan while we travel. Well, lucky for you,
Something you need?
We're going back to the circus to visit your uncle tomorrow,
course.
so you can see him again. Now, is there anything else you
Greetings, Your
need?
Grace.
Anyone here to see me? How are things going here? Okay, seems like everything's going well for us.
Ready and able. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Now, I think we want to head up to the rooms and get some rest, so good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. Alright. We've gotten a nice bit of rest, and the party is in fighting shape again. So I think it's time that we head back to Athkatla. We have some business there that needs to be taken care of before we head... we have some business in Athkatla now that will need to be taken care of before we travel to the Windspear Hills, which is going to be our next major destination. We have to visit Ares' uncle at the circus, obviously. And I still have that cowled wizard to kill for Edwin over in the docks, and I think we actually have a couple of things over in the docks as well. There's also that matter with the cult of the Eyeless I had to abandon because of some difficult enemies. I have an idea on how to resolve that, but we're gonna need to buy some invisibility potions. I also just in general want to do some spell shopping in the promenade at the Adventurers Mart. So that'll be what we get into next. Just a big old city adventure, I guess. Should be fun.